when the metaverse fully exists, the point is it already exists today. The bigger question is, how much do you want the metaverse to exist? A lot of OG viewers who've seen this, that we did a stream where we talked about this article. This was by Balaji1729. It was called How to Start a New Country. Also, shout out to all the hustlers in our bro Discord. They've been submitting for tasks, and multiple people from the bro Discord have gotten free Bitcoin in exchange for these tasks. So if you have won some, let us know, right? We might do a special role on Discord or something. But anyways, in this article, we talked about the fact that we can start new countries, and it might not be physical, but there are definitely these countries that we're building which are going to be called network states. If you don't want to read this, I would definitely suggest reading it. But here we are, bro. We're featured on this, right? We're literally featured on Balaji's website. Check this out. This will give you some idea in this direction as well. But what it does, when we can coordinate globally with all of these people who we share some kind of interest or context with, it means that we are now unlocked and we can do more collaborations, more creative work, and we can do things that weren't possible before. Today, with streams, literally, this stream right here, we are doing something that wasn't possible before. Literally wasn't possible to stream 10 years ago. It would have been so difficult. Today, we can do that. 5 years from now, it's going to be very different. And keep this in mind. 5 years from now, the technology we have, it's going to seem obvious. We're going to take it for granted. We're going to be like, obviously, none of us have jobs. Obviously, each of us work remotely. Obviously, we all make money in crypto. Obviously, we can relocate to any country in the world and use our crypto address as our passport, right? All of these things, I don't know if they'll actually happen, but it'll be obvious when it does, right? So the future is obvious when you're living it, right? A lot of things we do today we take for granted wasn't possible even 5 years ago. So, I'm not going to read a lot of this. Technically, bro, I don't want to get into the technicals. Personally, bro, I know how to code, but I'm not really a developer. I'm more interested in these higher layer of the stack, more of the design application layer. So while a lot of this might be interesting to you guys, I would suggest please doing your own research, right? There are new protocols being built. How crypto is a part of the metaverse, right? Let's talk about this for a sec. I put out a tweet today, and I think I heard this on a podcast. I didn't come up with this, but the tweet was, Ethereum is the Wall Street of the internet. Provocative. Coffee provocative. Ethereum is the Wall Street of the internet. What does that mean? Imagine this. Everyone knows what Wall Street is, right? New York Stock Exchange. You have some mental images of what Wall Street is, whether that's from Wolf of Wall Street even. Imagine if Wall Street wasn't a physical place. It already kind of isn't. It's just that it's centralized in New York. Imagine you could participate. Right now, you could participate without the gatekeeping required, right? The point is, if you want to go work in Wall Street right now, it requires a ton of layers that you have to get through. Number one would be immigration, moving to the US. But besides that, who's going to give you a job unless you have very, very relevant experience? However, Ethereum is the Wall Street of the internet. What that means is you can participate in the Wall Street of the internet simply by buying some Ethereum. Because when you buy Ethereum, you are buying a part of the Ethereum network. You're owning that asset, which is Ethereum. So as the Wall Street of the internet grows, as the economy of the internet grows, you can actually get rewarded for it, and your participation can be as simple as just owning some Ethereum. So with that, another thing I want to say is, please sign up for my WazirX, guys. The metaverse, you can imagine the metaverse as not just one city, not just one country, a network of cities, a network of countries. If you want to imagine the metaverse, right? Today, the metaverse is not the Discord. Think about that. Where does the metaverse live? Does it live on Discord? Kind of. Does it live on Twitter? Kind of. Does it live on YouTube? Kind of. Does it live on these streams? Kind of. But more than anything, the metaverse lives here. It lives in each of our collective consciousness. The point is, if all of us forgot, right, through some switch, all of us forgot what bro was, then literally it doesn't matter that the Discord exists, because we will never open it, right? So with this, when you think about the metaverse, it's useful to think about it as these platforms. So for example, if you're a part of, let's say, the Avalon Discord, which shutting down, by the way, they're moving to Scenes by Avalon. You can think of that as a metaverse. And the metaverse is not really the Discord alone. It's that state of mind that you're more likely to talk to a bro that you meet on Twitter than a random person, because you now know that there's some shared context, something shared between you that you can talk about. It might mean membership in the Discord. It might mean that both of you own an NFT. That is, one of the, maybe this one. These new internet assets will change how ownership works, in the sense that our generation, right? A lot of you are younger than me even. Our generation, as we grow up, as we earn money, as we participate in the economy in a much bigger way, we are going to want to buy assets that make sense to us. We're less likely to buy stocks. Some of us still might, but more likely to buy something like crypto, more likely to buy an NFT, because it makes sense to us, right? We've played games, for example. We're more likely to understand that, hey, digital virtual goods are a real thing. So one of the things that comes with growing up with new generations of people taking over the world, taking over the economy, which is what we are doing today, by the way, it means these old systems, we throw them out and we build new systems. And that's exactly what's happening today. When will the metaverse fully exist, right? So that's about it for this article. But when the metaverse fully exists, the point is that it already exists today. The bigger question is, how much do you want the metaverse to exist, right? If you don't want to participate in the metaverse doesn't exist for you. However, if you're earning Bitcoin through these different tasks on these different websites, right, you are now a part of the crypto economy. If you are buying some Bitcoin from WazirX, you're now part of the crypto economy.